paragraph 6E, comparing numerical data. In fact, this paragraph is about stem and leaf plots. So if you wanted to write down stem and leaf plots instead of comparing numerical data, feel free, be my guest. Now, this is basically about stem and leaf plots, which is a diagram that helps us see quickly what our set of numbers looks like. So here, this would be a stem and leaf plot on the right. Basically, what this is saying is this. Let me show you very quickly. If you only look at this part right here, basically this is saying that this vertical line is really a way of separating a number like 27 into 2 and 7. So this basically is the number 27 here. The one underneath, what is that saying? It's saying that here we have the numbers 30, 31, 38. Make sense so far? Underneath which numbers do we have? Exactly. Which numbers do we have down here? Exactly. So what are they saying? They're saying this 5 and the 0 together make 50 because of this key down here. The 5 and the 1 is 51. The 5 and the 2 is 52, etc. So this is a way to quickly write down loads of numbers without having to write the whole number. Yes? And now it also tells you where most of your numbers are in terms of the tens, right? You see that in the 50s here, we have way more numbers than in the other sets, right? Now, we can also do a back-to-back stem and leaf plot, which means this is one data set B. How can I also put data set A in the same diagram? Well, this is what we do. Let's make this purple. Data set A is going to be these numbers right here. Ta-da! So now, these numbers here, there's nothing in the 20s here. But now, moving on to the numbers underneath, how would you read these numbers down here? 38. Exactly. So it's not going to be 83 because we start with the number in the stem and then we carry on with the number next to it. So this is going to be a little bit confusing because we are not Arabs. We don't write right to left. We write left to right. But here in this one, we have to read right to left. And then the next numbers here will be what? 40, 43, 43, 45, 49, etc. Right? So this is a way to do a back-to-back stem and leaf plot. All right? This is the idea. Let's have a look at the example down here. If you have, what are you going to have actually? What are you going to be asked here in these problems? You're going to be given two sets of data. So let's say you've got, let's make this, what color did we use previously? We used red and pink. Okay, let's do the same. So let's say the first set of data they give you are these numbers down here. Let's make them red. So these are the first numbers. And then they say, okay, now I want you not only to plot these numbers in a stem and leaf plot, but I want you to plot these ones down here together in the same stem and leaf plot. So how do we know they want us to do them both in the same one? They will say a back-to-back stem and leaf plot. So a back-to-back stem and leaf plot. Why is that? Because back-to-back is like when you fight. If you stand with your back like this and your friend behind you, you're going to be back to back. Notice here, what we're going to do is we're going to put all of the red numbers in the stem and leaf plot on the right, and on the other side, as if they've got their back sort of touching each other, you will have the other stem and leaf plot for the pink numbers. So what do? We basically take these numbers, and they're saying we will use 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19 as the stems. Now, that means that these are the numbers that are going to go in the middle. So we take these numbers that they said, and we put these numbers in the middle. So these go in the middle section of the stem. So we go and put these in the middle. 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. Great. Now what we do is we go and say, right, which numbers start with 15 here? 15 something. 105.8. So we put the 8 here. And then what else? 157. And we put the 7. And we put them in order. So we put the 7 first and then the 8. Because 7 is smaller than 8. Okay. What about the next one? 16. Which numbers here start with 16? 162. So we put the 2 here. 168, so we put the 8 here. 165, so we put the 5 here. 167, so we put the 7 here. Exactly. So you get the picture. This is going to be then the stem and leaf plot for South Beach. Let's make that then the purple one. And then let's go for Northfield. We do the same thing, but notice what's going to happen here for Northfield. We will start with 1-5. Now, anything that starts with 1-5 in the red box. Anything that starts with 1-5 in the red box. Nothing that starts with 15, but anything that starts with 16 in the red box. Yes. 1-6. Yes. So follow with us. Any number that starts with 16 in the red box. Which one? Now we have the 1-6 in the middle. We will put the 7 on the left, on the other side of the line, because this side was for South Beach. It was for this pink box, but now the other side we're going to use for the red one. Yes. So now, who said I don't understand? Was it you? Yes. So now, do you see how this 7 came from the 167? So we put the 7 in here. So this number means 167, 167. Then we try to find another one. Do we have another one that starts with 16? This one, right? We put the 16 here in the middle. So all we have left to put now is the 5. Why do we have a 5 here? Because this number here was 165. The 16 is already in the middle. And now we put the 5 on the left. And now this number altogether is read as 165, 165. Here, that was the pink one, which had 162 in there, 162. It had 165. Yes? Yeah? Excellent. So now this is the idea. And we also have to put something down here at the bottom. We have to explain to the reader what we've done. So basically, you can choose another one to explain what this means. So can you choose another number and tell me what you would write down here at the bottom right corner? Here they've chosen 19/1, vertical bar 1, and they said this means 191 centimeters. How would you do it? Which number would you choose from here? 180? Yes? Exactly. So do you see what just did? He said, if I chose this, I would have said that 180, I would just split it down and I would say 18 vertical bar 0 means 180 centimeters. They will ask you to do this every time. So you will do your stem and leaf, and then underneath at the bottom, you will choose a number and you will say, there you go, this means 180 centimeters. And now you're done. Your answer is complete. Yes, to explain, to demonstrate to somebody what it means. Not necessarily, because maybe you have one number in the middle instead of 2. Yes, but then you would have to give them an example down here. You would say 1 bar 0 means 10. It's a simple thing, right? But you still have to explain to somebody who may be not so good. Now, if they ask you to find the mean and median height, you can always do it using the original list or using the stem and leaf. So it's what you were saying yesterday, I think. You were saying, can I use the table to find the mean, the median? Yes, you could. And in the same way, you can do using the stem and leaf here. But anyway, I'm going to skip all of this stuff and go straight to the practice, because I definitely want you guys to be practicing this in your books. Let's do a little bit of practice, guys. I'm stopping the recording and coming around to see how everyone's doing.